Breaking news tonight, a Malaysia Airlines flight with 239 people on board, including 4 Americans, has gone missing. At this hour, a desperate search is underway for MH Flight 370, which departed Kuala Lumpur at 12:41 a.m. local time and was due to land in Beijing at 6:30 a.m. Air traffic control lost contact with the plane about 2 hours after takeoff. Whether the disappearance is due to mechanical problems, pilot error, or even terrorism is yet to be determined. ABC's Gloria Riviera is at the Beijing airport with the latest.
Cynthia, here at Beijing's International Airport, it was more than 4 hours before officials announced that anyone awaiting word on Flight 370 should head back to Beijing to meet with representatives from Malaysia Airlines. We saw many Chinese police here dispatched to keep control, as so many wanted answers when there were none. The Boeing 777 aircraft, similar to the one pictured here, was carrying 239 people from Malaysia's capital to Beijing. Chinese state media reports radar contact with the plane was lost in Vietnamese airspace. The airline confirms 4 Americans on board, one of them a child. In total, there were 14 different nationalities on the flight. As the day wore on, families in tears, lacking information. The Beijing-bound flight departed Kuala Lumpur and was scheduled to land in Beijing at 6:30 a.m. It went missing 2 hours into the flight. At the airport in Beijing, the arrivals board listed the flight as delayed.
This is very rare. For an airplane to disappear is not normal. I think we have, at this hour, every reason to expect that this is not going to be a good outcome. A big airplane like this, losing radar contact, it usually ends up in tragedy. It would be over water for most of its trip, so there's a chance that this aircraft went down in the water, which is going to make the rescue or make the recovery efforts that much harder.
Malaysian Airlines announced the tragedy on its Facebook page. The airline's CEO saying, quote, "We deeply regret that we have lost all contact with Flight MH370. This type of jet, the Boeing 777, has a nearly spotless safety record since it began flying in 1995. Though last summer, it was an Asiana Airlines Boeing 777 that crashed while landing in San Francisco, killing 3 passengers. For Nightline, Gloria Riviera, ABC News, Beijing.
Our thanks to Gloria Riviera. Because Flight 370 was a Boeing aircraft, it is likely that American aviation authorities and the manufacturer will be involved in some way in the investigation going forward. ABC News will, of course, stay on this developing story and keep you updated with all the latest.